Morning. Happy Pi Day, Quad Witching Day 2025. This is the other version of my book. I can't come to work today because I have to babysit in my house. I'm reading from page 69, chapter 5, about my mother and her beloved church. My mother's church for the last 40 years of her life had her undying devotion. The songs I hear and appreciate were performed by some of the best voices of the choir there at that tiny church. I didn't realize how much I missed her family and friends day, or when she was in charge of a program, or their annual festival events. Whenever I hear the Donnie McClurkin church melody, I see her marching in to the sanctuary with her colleagues. Countless Sundays, my brother would help her carry the food and accessories for her November table, complete with tablecloths, candlesticks, silverware, and whatever else she thought would beautify her area, which was always the best table, best food, and the best decoration. And I always felt my mother's oratorical skills were beyond compare and urged her to complete her schooling, which is probably why I just spoke to the person from Harold Washington College about me taking more courses. I'll tell you what happens with the grant writing courses and the Intro to Small Business course. A couple of months from now, I expect to have a vaster arsenal of knowledge and resources. I saw her as a perfect college adult student since she was already and forever a social butterfly. It was the year of her death I got an inkling that despite her eternal advocating for her children's education, she shied away from her own. As she told me, after the students in her small town of Mississippi graduated 8th grade, they had to wait a couple of years before the high school was built for black children. On her first day, she failed the test they all were required to pass and was sent back a grade. These type words can't measure the lump in my heart and tears of someone being so humiliated. As a teacher who gives a life-changing exam without preparation, which is always a no-no, her life depended on that, her self-esteem and identity. And when I hear people on the radio talk about how they wanted to take a Spanish class or a certain class because of their love of knowledge, and they were told they couldn't take it or that they should have taken it in their senior year, I can identify. It takes a lot to want to gain knowledge. Yet she fared well probably despite this. She filled our home with books and all types of encyclopedia and encouraged my weekly library visits. My extreme unbelief when she told me this her last summer, a summary of afflictions known and unknown of black people, spoken or kept to their grave. My heart hurts. That's why I always say, Claremont, you owe me reparations. Red lines across the city. Amen.